Hello, everybody. I am here today to take you on a fun and fascinating journey back to an event that your grandparents or great grandparents might have considered the experience of a lifetime. I will tell you about the World Columbian Exposition. Let me tell you, what does that mean? I will take you back 100 years ago, back to 1865, Chicago. Chicago was a large city, a pretty nice one, until it came the Great Fire of 1871. The fire had destroyed the whole city, but they had rebuilt it again. Not merely restored it, they had turned it into the nation's leader in commerce, manufacturing, and architecture in a short time. So no wonder they won for establishing the fair. The nation expected something amazing out of this fair, so the responsibility was big on the designers, and they expected in a recorded time, like in 3 years, to build an entire city, not just any city, but they believed that they will build the fair and change history. The designers had designed most of the buildings, talked about the colors, and decided to make it perfectly white, and that would make it known as the White City. There was a lot of inventions. The most popular was electric lights by Thomas Edison. First time was applied was at this city. It was amazing, but still there's something missing. Something novel, original, must be designed and built. No designs came forward with anything extraordinary. Until one of the designers called George Ferris. The idea came to him like an inspiration. He could see it, touch it, hear it move through the sky. He presented his design for a giant wheel. Scoffed for months, but Ferris finally convinced the planners that his idea not only worked, but it will become the highlight of the fair. Once the fair completed in 1893, they were amazed. The fair contains a lot of sections. Each one had a different culture. And it also contains an Arab sections, Egypt, Algeria, Lebanon, which were very popular. They saw how they live, how they celebrate, what they eat. It was fascinating for the fairgoers. Of course, Thomas Edison, the foremost electric inventor of the light, was a key contributor to the success of the fair. As the lights were fading in the sky, millions of lights were set and flashed on, all at one time. At night, the lamps transformed the fair into a magical fairyland. There was wonders in the fair, like the visitors saw the first zipper, the first ever all-electric kitchen, which included an automatic dishwasher, and they tasted for the first time flavored gum, called juicy fruit, and caramel-coated popcorn called Cracker Jack, and brownie cake. The fair also included a fine arts building, contains nearly 200,000 square feet of canvas displayed in, and a building offered a daycare for babies and children. Not only this, the fair had more than 200 buildings. Finally, we came to the most popular attraction of the exposition, the Ferris wheel. Once it first turned, the sight was so uninspiring that all conversation stopped, and all were lost in admiration of this grand sight that they have never seen. The Ferris wheel quickly became the most popular. Thousands rode it every day. And they saw the fair the way they believed it should be seen. The fair was so perfect and beauty. Some of them called the fair the Angel City, and others called it the Dreamland. On its best day, the fair drew more than 700,000 visitors, recorded 27.5 million visits. The White City, where the hours passed like minutes. Before 2 days of the official closing to the fair, the mayor was sitting in his house at dinner. It was 8 o'clock at night. The front bell rang. The mayor opened the door. And suddenly, the mayor was killed. The exposition company canceled the closing ceremony. Something magical had occurred, and that summer of the World's Fair was beyond doubt. But darkness too had touched the fair. It turned from greatest celebration into a vast funeral, and the fair would be cease to exist as a living memory in anyone's brain. Thank you for listening. I am Artist Nuha. See you next time.